And the curtains open. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. This is episode 33. Thank you so much for joining us. We are so glad that you are here. Please don't leave. I'm Ben.
I was like,
I don't want them to leave.
oh, you're giving them the
Really
option.
make that
Like
point
you're staring
known.
into their soul saying, do not leave.
Yeah, don't leave.
Don't do it.
Oh no. I'm Ben, by the way.
I'm Nick. I don't know why that's supposed to be more.
And I'm Dave.
Rock start here.
And we are off to a hot start this week. Life is pretty much boring these days.
Yeah,
So we're all on the same
hold on.
page.
My eyes itch.
Hold on. Back to what you just said about you'll know if they leave. We actually will know because I see that you're clicking out of the video after about 7 minutes.
You can
These
see that.
videos are an hour and a half. Stop clicking after 7 minutes.
You can see that.
I'm guilty of that, I think.
Oh, I am. I watch 7 minutes to make sure the audio is working, and then I really like.
Right, yeah.
Like I don't need to watch it.
I was like, I was there. I don't need it.
Why is that a thing that
Actually-
you have the you can do?
That's how YouTube works, big boy.
Yeah, it monitors when people are like, "Fuck that shit."
Does it tell you who it is?
No,
No.
they don't get that detail.
Yeah.
I mean,
This
someone
person.
has
Here's
that
their address, by the way.
I will find you, and I will kill
That's
you.
funny. But yeah, like not a lot is happening in some of our lives right now. So at least Dave's working. Nick probably has 4 jobs right now and just hasn't told us. But
Yeah.
but so Dave, the one who leaves the house the most, probably, is he has something to tell us this week. So take it away, Davey boy.
Yeah. I got 2 things
Oh,
actually.
Exciting.
Since just kind of when you said Dave leaves his house, kind of made me bring up another thing. The first one is that I started my new job or new job. I'll say new job.
you still work for the post office, but it's
Yeah.
a new job.
On Monday night I went in. I still hate it, by the way. It's way worse. Just so you know.
Wow.
Oh.
I never liked this position, and as much as I hated the other one, I liked doing that one. I just hated going. I just hate going to work, pretty much. But
Yeah, I
I
feel that.
I liked just doing the packages rather than doing this machine. But I left after 8 hours, so I guess that's all that matters. Do my job and get the hell out. So I started that. 2 days of training, and then yesterday I was on my own. So that's why I hated it yesterday, mostly because I didn't know what I was doing. So
What
hopefully,
did the 2 days of training teach you then?
I mean, I knew what I was doing. I just wasn't, like,
Let's be
You
real.
weren't confident
Who
in
really
what you were
pays
doing.
attention?
yeah, like, I mean, I was doing
Yeah.
it, but it was like the machine was like low read rate. I'm like, you're the one who's fucking running the mail. Read faster, bro. I don't know what you want me to tell you.
I could totally see Dave screaming.
My fucking ledge is full. Read faster. So, that's one thing. It's always fun.
I have a question.
Yes.
Are there like other people around when you're working?
Yes. There's one other person. Well, like, there's a
Okay.
bunch of other people, but usually it's just you and a partner on your machine.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so if you scream at the machine, it would be weird.
Yes, it would be weird. I don't scream. I don't scream at the machine. I go,
Do you
"Ugh."
want to?
Yeah, of course. I don't understand this thing. I don't. Look, this thing reads 30,000 pieces of mail or something like that an hour.
Wow.
And it's like, it gives you the number of how many pieces of mail are ran. And then it tells you how fast you're going or how fast the machine is reading it.
Yeah.
And it's giving me, and usually, like, there's a first pass and a second pass. Second pass is like the easier thing, so it can read it faster and you can kind of keep up with it. First pass is like you got to try and make sure everything's like blah 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 is neat and you put it in whatever. So that one kind of takes a little bit of time. Well, I was doing first pass and this thing's reading at like the highest I got it was like 25,000 an hour. but I couldn't once or after a certain time I couldn't get it up to 20. Couldn't get it up anymore, man. I just couldn't get it.
Yeah. Is
Oh,
this the
happens.
thing?
How do you
Where-
increase the speed of the machine?
Yeah.
I think it's the way that so there's you get a tray of mail letters, right? And you toss it on this jogger, which puts like air through the pieces and gives it space, so it's nice and cushy and it's not like stuff isn't sticking together. So that factors into how well it feeds, because why are you laughing?
I don't know. Everyone started smiling.
We're just we're all very confused about because we've never seen these machines.
Yeah.
We don't know anything about it. I've seen some of the machines just because Mom's taken me to the post office, but
I could probably bring up a picture, but I won't.
we don't need to see a picture.
I like demonstrations. Anyways, so that helps it, and then when you put it on the ledge, there's like an arm that, like a conveyor belt, and an arm that pushes it forward.
Mm-hmm.
And I think in there you have to make sure it's kind of loose but kind of snug, so it just feeds like nice and easily. And I guess I was doing that right. So, my supervisor.
So if there's too many gaps, then obviously it's not reading enough. And if there's not enough gap, then it's sticking together and the machine's taking longer to read it.
I guess so. And I mean, I was jogging. I'm jogging for like 10 seconds. Some people just
They
fucking.
sit and they're just come on.
Some people toss it on there. They're like, ah.
Michael Jackson. Jesus.
The second story.
Is this the one question? So that machine, because every time I'm at the post office, they yell at people for not writing. They yell at people for not writing their letters.
They
Is it
yell
top-
like customers.
Not yell, but every time I'm there, someone writes their letter the wrong way, and they have to They seem pissed off, probably just because it happens so many times a day. Because the machine, I guess, doesn't read it a certain way.
Yeah. You got to make sure that left is the return address, center is where it's going,
Yeah.
and it's legible. Like if you have chicken scratch, it's
What
not reading it.
qualifies as how intelligent is this machine? How legible is legible?
I've seen some bad ones that goes through. Like it's not complete scribble, but it's like.
Yeah.
I think you could read it if you really looked at it. So this machine is kind of smart, I guess, but it can't read fast enough. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, it can read faster than you can.
I mean,
20,000
30,000.
30,000 letters an hour.
Although I feel like 30,000, all you're looking at is an address on the piece of mail. You could probably get through 30,000 of those in an hour, maybe 20.
Like you personally?
Yeah.
Just to register.
Well, yeah,
that.
if you're reading them, but if you're
No.
reading them and separating them into
Oh, I couldn't
120
separate them in an hour,
stackers.
yeah. I could
no way
read
you
them
could
in an
even
hour.
No, you couldn't.
You don't think I could read 20,000 numbers
No.
in an hour?
20,000.
Okay,
Yo?
20,000?
Yeah.
That's like 3,000 a minute, bro.
Yeah, you just done.
Yeah.
Nothing's registering. I'm just reading it.
Wait, so if that's 3,000 a minute, how many is that a second?
You're lucky
It's
to
more
get
than
like
3,000 a minute, to be
100
honest.
a minute.
Let's
yeah,
try-
you'd
let's-
have to be
let's
like
try
a
and
speeder.
break this
What's
down.
the fastest reader in the world?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's impossible.
Not Dave, let me tell
Not
you
me,
that.
man.
Well,
I'm pretty
What's-
sure they were on, they were probably on Ellen or something at one point.
Yeah, for sure.
I could
who's the
believe it.
fastest reader in the world? Howard Stephen Berg from the United States.
Howard.
The Guinness World Record holder for fastest 25,000 words per minute.
25,000
Wait.
words. It's yeah,
20?
for him.
Yeah, we're talking about you.
Yeah.
Joe.
Yeah.
You're not. What's his name? Harry.
And that's words, too.
Howard.
Think how
Howard.
many words are on a letter.
No. They're not reading the whole letter. They're reading just the fucking address.
Oh, the ad. Well, that's still technically 3 words? In a
Yeah.
sense.
I would say it's like 2
Number.
words. 2, 3. It's not possible. Okay?
There's no way you're reading 20,000 an hour. After 5 minutes, you're jumping off a bridge.
Yeah. That's what would happen. You just wouldn't even be able to handle it at a certain point.
The average speed for most adults is around
What,
is around 200 to 250 words per minute.
yeah,
That's
no
the
way.
average.
No way.
Yo,
That
this
guy's reading
Howard dude
25,000 a
needs to
minute, dude. What is
He
What is
gotta
his
chill, man.
brain doing?
25,000 words a minute.
He's on all of the Adderall. He had to be. All of it.
How do you even like discover like?
That you can speed read? I don't
Isn't
know.
it insane?
I guess you just pick up a book and
I'm
start.
guessing.
jumping.
I'm guessing he just kind of was like, I'm reading, and then someone noticed him. Was like, "Yo, dude, you just read that book in an hour?"
Yeah, like they popcorned on him in school to read a book. And he
Yeah,
was like,
yeah.
"Whoa."
They were like, "What
He
did you
read
say?"
the whole thing. He read the entire book in 1 minute. They were
But like,
Yeah.
I don't know if you can. Can they like read out loud that quickly, or is that just like
No,
in their head?
the mouth can't do that.
The mouth can't move 25,000 words a minute.
no.
That's like.
Could you imagine?
You remember that thing we saw in that one in our class, Nick, when they're talking about like, the brain can process words
Oh.
at like 500
Yeah.
words a minute, but it can only speak at like 200 or something like that.
My
Yeah.
brain can process one word an hour, and then my
If
mouth
that-
it takes
For you,
to
yeah,
get to my mouth. It takes another 3 hours
There you go.
to get there.
1 word every 4-hour average.
Yes.
They
That's
speak in
about
6 words a day maximum.
it. That's about it.
That's if he doesn't sleep too. Like
yeah, that's just straight wordage all day.
I get a word out when I'm sleeping.
You guys,
That's all.
do you guys talk in your sleep?
No.
Does anyone like?
Oh,
really
I've been told
I
I
mean,
encounter-
do
moan.
you know if you talk in your sleep?
Well, like people would tell you, I think, when you
Oh.
sleep near them.
I don't
Do
know.
you
If they're good friends.
I
Yeah,
don't like
Nick does.
often, but I have. When I have nightmares and stuff, I'll talk in my sleep.
You have nightmares often?
No. But there was a stretch where I had them for. I wouldn't even say they're nightmares, just very weird dreams.
Night terrors?
Yeah, weird dreams, dude.
I had a really interesting dream the other day, and like I never remember my dreams, but I remember it being super interesting. And I know that like, I think I was like back in high school, and like there was some sort of like sporting competition that I was involved in, and like it was like supposed to be at the end of the day, and all these things kept happening during the day, and I was really excited for this to happen, and then I woke up before it happened, and I was like,
I
Oh
hate
yeah,
that.
yeah.
That's because you were
the
excited for
worst.
it. If you hadn't
Yeah.
been excited, it wouldn't have happened. Or you
well,
wouldn't have
because
woken
like all these different things kept happening during the day before it, to like, and they were like crazy things, like I had to like save the world, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, isn't that
You
weird?
know what I'm
how,
saying?
Like, you can go through those like long strung events in such a
Mhm.
short amount of time in your dreams. Such a weird
Yeah,
thing.
Dreams, man.
My
You guys ever have
dreams
like
are
deja
never
vu?
one
I
thing.
get deja vu every day.
Yeah, but have you ever like dreamed about something, dreamt, whatever,
Yeah.
and it happens later,
Absolutely.
or it's similar?
Yes.
I don't think I've ever
Without
done that, but
happening
I've definitely
one
been
time.
like, "Yo, what's going on here? I've seen this before."
There have been many times in my life where I've had a dream about something, and like to a T, that thing has happened later in life. It's like some weird
Interesting.
shit.
Just Joe's
Interesting.
Joe's Raven. That's a
Yeah.
Raven.
Uh,
I had a dream one time. The one time, I kind of mumbled that all together. That I think I was singing something, but in my
Was it
when I was a
Here I am, Lord.
no, shut the fuck up. In my head, while I was dreaming, and I think the only reason I was thinking about this was because I just saw the movie or part of the movie Inception, right?
Hmm.
So in my
Oh, what'd you
head,
think?
About dreams.
What'd
So-
you think?
huh?
What'd you think?
Of what?
Inception.
This was like 10 years ago, dude.
You said you never saw it like
I
4
s-
weeks ago.
Yeah, I haven't. The full thing. I said I saw part of it.
Oh, the full thing.
Oh,
I haven't seen the full thing.
I was gonna
So
say,
this was a while ago.
I'm upset. I'm
I'm
upset.
upset.
I'm upset.
Anyways, so in my head, I was like, "This is a dream, right?" And then I try and start singing the song, and I can like feel like I could like feel my mouth moving, but like nothing was coming out, and it was just like so weird. It felt like
It's like when you try and scream in your dreams, it's like impossible. You're just
Yeah,
your mouth
yeah,
just
yeah.
opens.
and I was just really thinking about singing. I was like, this is a dream. I'm gonna start singing this song, and I was just like, I just like couldn't get the words out, and I was like, this is
Do
weird.
you know
I'm
what
like,
song it was?
I want to say it was like, oh, what's that song? The national anthem, for some reason.
What's that song?
Well, I wanted to say
I was
America.
not
The,
expecting that answer.
I wanted to say America the Beautiful.
The way you, like,
That's what
turn
popped
on.
in
Oh, beautiful.
I want to say it was something like that, or it was like Party in the USA. I don't know.
Oh, very different. I mean, basically the same thing. Party in the USA, national anthem.
Patriotic either way.
America the Beautiful.
Facts.
Those dreams where you try to move but you can't are very weird. I used to get dreams like that, like where I would try to run, but I would move.
Oh, you like it's like
Super
moving through Jello
slow.
or something.
Yeah, yeah.
It's the worst feeling in the world.
'Cause every time I used to like run, like after that, like in real life or like on the track in like high school or something, that was always in my mind.
Yes.
How could
Yes.
I move as slow as I moved in my dream? Like,
Especially because like right before you start running in a dream, it feels very realistic, and then the second you start running that's when you're just like, wait a second, something's not
Yeah.
right here.
crazy.
It's weird.
Dreams are weird.
For
Yeah.
sure, Deed. Deed. You have another one, Dave? Another thing?
Huh?
You have another story thing?
Oh
Didn't he already say his other story? I'm
no,
confused.
I tried to, and 3 other people kept talking.
Guilty.
But that was a good. I liked that dreams conversation. The other one
great.
was Ben. I sent you a picture the other day of the geese at the track.
Oh, yeah.
Did I tell you what happened, or I just send you a picture?
No, I don't. I didn't see it till today.
So I was running the track, and there were probably this would have been 3/4 of the track, about where the geese were,
Mm-hmm.
and there were a bunch of them. There were at least 20, I would say.
It's a
But
lot
when I first
lot of
went
goose.
around, there were like 3 on the track, just kind of sitting. And then when I came back around, there was like 10, but they were just like sitting there. So it's like while I came around, they like sneakily got up and then sat back down, like they were trying to be sneaky about it, and they just sat there. Well, the second when I came around again, they were in my way. They were in the first 3 lanes. So, and then there was one who was farther out than the rest of them. I was like, so I had to cut. You know how like the track kind of goes back where that pole vaulting usually is, or whatever. I ran like all the way around to get into that part, and then I ran around. Now the third time I came around, I was like, well, these geese don't seem like they're gonna do anything. So I got a little closer the third time, and the one that was ahead of everyone else, so he must have been the alpha, was just like and I was like, okay, my bad, bro. I didn't even get that close to you. And then I got back around, and I just like kind of walked around again, and then someone else came up, or someone else came to the track. And when they went through, they just ran. They didn't care what the geese were doing.
Yeah.
Just ran right through the geese, and the geese just kind of
dispersed.
And I
I
was
mean,
like,
they'll get out of your way. If you're a human being running at geese, they're gonna move.
oh no.
And then you just kick them in the head.
I think if I was closer to that one that hissed at me, like, because there was a gap. There was like probably like a few in the first lane, then a couple. Then there was a gap where you could have ran through. I could have ran through that, but I decided to go around, and then there was some more. Well, now when the other person came, they just like ran through that, and then they moved. But I think if that first one was back further, and they were like, oh, well, I'm just gonna run right next to this, that thing one went. It would have.
It would have.
It would have caught you in your nutsack with the left wing, and then the right wing would have tripped you. It would have hit the back of your knees, and spanked you.
Listen, I'm not denying that geese are evil creatures. I'm just saying that if you kick a goose in the head, it's not gonna fuck with you.
No, you can't. If you're running, there's no way you're stopping quick enough to kick a goose in the head.
No, you use the momentum of your run to swing your foot up and bop.
What is the
Right in the skull.
You're launching this thing.
Ben, you know
those heads are small, by the way. Just saying.
Okay, kick them anywhere. It's a goose.
You'd have to connect with the torso, if anything. Like right.
Ben, you know how you said how many geese would it take to take me down, and I said like 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think like 1, man. Like
That's what I'm
No,
saying.
it's a goose.
I feel
dude.
like okay, maybe 2 because I feel like I'd hit the goose in the head, right? Bop.
Bop. That's a dead goose right there.
But I feel like he's not
think
gonna
we are-
care. He's gonna be like, what? And then he's gonna get up, and then another goose, and they're gonna be like, I'm gonna snap my ear off.
They're going for the heart. One's going for the heart,
Ultimately,
one's
they are
going for
more
your
afraid of
eyes.
you than you are of them,
Dude,
unless you're Ben.
Geese have balls, man. It's not a deer, okay? I'd rather face a deer than a goose.
No,
Dave, a deer would fuck you up.
No, a deer would run away.
No, a
Goose
deer would
wouldn't?
totally.
Are you kidding me, Dave? If you get an angry deer, you're dead. You're a dead
Okay,
human being.
but if I'm just no, because these geese, as close as I got to them, they just sat there, and they hissed at me. A deer, if I got as close as I got to that goose, a deer would have been gone already. A deer wouldn't even let me got that close. It'd been
Unless
gone.
the deer was angry. If you piss off a deer, it's going to charge. Just like a goose. If you piss off a goose, it's going to charge. But you can punt a goose. You cannot
If
punt
the
a
deer
deer.
connects with you, you're done.
I'd still rather encounter a
The
deer
second
than a
geese
goose.
get fucking antlers on their head, I'm out.
I was gonna
I'll
say
fucking-
deer.
I'll end my life. Like, that's
I was
it.
gonna say, the antlers are what kind of set it over the top.
And the size. You cannot take down a deer.
Listen, I'm hopping on that deer and riding that thing gone away. Right? He charges at me and I do that thing where I like on the horse,
yeah,
giddy
you
up.
can just hop on the back of a deer.
grab the antler, just pop yourself up. If you could do that, I mean,
Listen, if you could do that to a deer, Dave, then you can grab a goose mid-flight by its neck and just fucking smash that shit on the ground.
All I'm saying, I think, is that I think we are overestimating our own abilities and underestimating geese.
I feel like we don't know what a geese could do. That's all I'm saying.
What a geese
I agree
could
with
do.
you, Ben. I feel like a deer would just charge at you. We know what's going to happen. A geese,
Stop saying a geese.
a goose. I mean, sorry.
Fucking idiot.
Dave,
How many times did I say that?
Twice.
At least 4.
a goose is
They're
a
like,
goose versus deer is totally.
it's not even a competition.
That's
You
not
are
what we're
beating a
talking
goose.
about.
Dude, look at this. A goose at their fastest can go 400 miles per hour.
That is not correct at all.
That's what it's saying,
That
man.
is
Anything
so
on the internet is
incorrect.
true.
It's like
Anything
someone
on
saying
this
you
internet,
believe-
on this Google search, everything that I read is true, okay? How fast can a goose run on land? Let's see this. 60 miles an hour. A goose on land can run at you 60 miles an hour.
Can run? No, they can't. No, they can't.
Yes, they
Dude,
can.
that's how fast a fucking cheetah can run. You think
No.
a goose can outrun a cheetah?
Let's see. A cheetah.
Honestly, wouldn't be surprised.
Cheetah's top speed 75 max, guaranteed. I know this because I work with cheetahs.
A cheetah can accelerate from 0 to 60 in 3 seconds. So that means they can
Yeah.
probably run faster than that.
No, Dave, that's their
I-
top speed.
I think they could run a little faster than that.
Yeah, probably max 75 on a good day. Good cheetah.
Yeah, 65 to 75.
good cheetah.
75.
All the health is right.
It's like it sees a meal and it wants it. It's a hungry cheetah.
Yo, can you imagine like
A deer, dude, a white-tailed deer can only get up to 30 miles an hour. Those things are slow
Yeah, and
as
a goose
shit.
cannot come anywhere near that.
A goose can go 60, it just said.
No, it can't, Dave.
And
Did you say a goose can run?
It said a
60 miles
goose
an hour?
can run because they got that extra.
That's not that, Dave. That would slow them down.
No, they soar and run at the same time. Okay.
Okay, soaring is not running. A goose could not wings to its side, running with its feet that are this fucking big.
But it's all I'm saying is that no matter how the goose can get up to speed, it's faster than a deer.
No, it's maybe faster than a deer, but it's not faster than you. Well, it's faster than you. It's not faster than a cheetah.
Oh, I'm not facing a cheetah.
That's not what we're talking.
I'm talking about
if you don't need to outrun the goose, you need to take the goose down.
Yeah, that's
you're running at the goose.
That's the argument. Taking the goose down. You can take the goose down. Taking a deer down, if it's just you and the deer, that thing's.
Yeah, you're not taking a deer down. You cannot outrun a deer. You cannot outrun most animals. Let's put it that. You cannot outrun the majority of animals in the world.
Oh, I could do a turtle.
But you can take down a lot of animals. Yeah, Dave, you can outrun an animal that's not going to hurt you, like a turtle.
A goldfish.
Hold on.
Okay, all right. Canada geese fly at an average speed of about 40. They fly at average 40.
He says he was keeping an eye on the other side of the fairway at the time where there was a goose nest.
Look at this. It's how to avoid a goose attack.
A lot of people are chiming in on
Yeah,
This guy was
punt it.
This guy was playing golf, minding his own business, and a goose attacks him.
You probably hit him. That goose has every
You know
right
what
to-
you do? If you're playing golf, you fucking take the club and you
this time of year. 3 rivers
You break its fucking neck.
say geese are everywhere. There are more than
Geese are everywhere. Look at this picture.
Of all of those, there are a total of
Dave, can you turn the fucking video off?
Look at this. How does a goose do that to a guy?
That's fire, too.
That's not.
This thing's
That's-
eating
that's
his
a fake
nuts.
picture.
Got him in a shark.
What is it even doing? What is happening?
That's a real picture.
Oh.
Look at these.
Devil birds,
Look at this
man.
series of. Look at this.
Right. Okay, see, that fucking idiot is not defending himself. He's just trying to outrun a goose.
He has 5 clubs.
All right,
He
Joe.
has weapons.
When I see you fight a goose,
All right.
I will change my stance on this. But as
Okay.
of right now, I'd rather fight a deer than a goose.
You're insane if you'd rather fight a deer
have
than a
the card.
goose.
We'll have a card. Joe versus a goose. Ben versus a deer.
I don't know. It's so hard
Dark
because like
backyard.
I understand. Okay, if let's say I'm running next to a goose, and this goose, unexpectedly, I'm not expecting it to jump at me. I'm like, okay, it's not gonna really do anything. It hisses and then it comes at me. Now Now I'm running, and I stumble backwards. I'm like, oh shit, oh shit, right? so I stumble backwards. And the thing keeps coming at me. So now I have to take my right leg and fucking hit his head. That's if I hit him correctly.
Okay.
So that's that one. A deer, it's just not going to be there.
Listen, Dave. Let's replace the deer. Replace the geese with the deer. Let's say there's 10 deer sitting there. One of them decides to run at you like a goose does. You're fucked.
Well, that'd be weird if a goose is
Your
running
argument
like
is
a
that
deer
a
was
deer would
running
run
like a
away
goose.
and a goose would run at you. When in reality, you have to make the argument a goose is running at you and a deer is running at you. Which one are you going to choose to attack? A deer with 10 point antlers, or a fucking goose that is
Okay, but
a third of your size?
scientifically speaking,
Yeah, what? Scientifically, my ass.
scientifically speaking, less than half of deer have antlers.
Do you know that confidently that less than half of
Yes.
deer are male?
Not all male deer have antlers.
That's a good point. Less than half of deer have antlers. A
So-
mother deer is more dangerous than a male.
The
deer.
majority of deer that run at you aren't going to have antlers.
Okay.
Okay,
That's
so
all
we're
I'm
taking
saying.
antlers off.
Then it's a
But
female deer.
all-
Female deer defending her newborn deer.
Yeah, they're
What is a
still
baby
big
deer
bodies.
called?
Fawn.
A fawn. And you're fucked. An angry mother deer versus an angry mother goose. Deer's gonna win. That's all I'm saying.
We're not talking deer versus goose.
No, deer versus you versus goose.
I'm facing a deer and a goose at the same time.
Definitely that.
Listen, round 1 it's you versus goose. Round 2 it's you versus deer. If you make it
No,
past round
no.
1, which you will,
You're
you're
not
fucked.
making it past round 1.
You
You're
are making
not.
it past round 1. You're gonna murder a
No,
goose.
You're not.
The goose
A
is
goose
dead.
is going to murder you and your family.
Joe, there's no way that
You
your
will grab the goose by
reflexes.
the neck, you'll snap its fucking neck, and then you're eating fucking goose for dinner.
It's not
Again,
that simple to
weird.
just out of midair, bop, just punch a goose in the face.
It can be done.
It can be.
If it's coming at
Okay.
you, it gives you an
All
opportunity to defend yourself.
So, in my head, this is me versus Killer Goose. In Joe's head, it's like freaking Mr. Miyagi versus like a paper bird.
No, this is me
Like-
versus a normal goose.
And I'm just saying, you're underestimating geese and overestimating your
I'm
own
not
ability.
overestimating myself. I might be underestimating a goose, but even at its lowest underestimate, I can still beat, or even at its highest regular estimate, I can still beat a goose.
Okay, some of these goose attack pictures are basic. It's like,
I
I don't know. I might have to change my thing because, like,
it doesn't look like
100%. If we're going, I might have to change my verdict.
Don't you leave me here, Dave.
Well, no, because I'm saying I agree with Joe that if a deer's running at me, no
I'm
matter
not
if
discrediting that. I am not
But
discrediting.
you said you would fight a
at
deer.
yeah, we did.
You, Ben, you said you would fight
I
a deer.
I did. And I'm not discrediting the fact that it would destroy me.
Okay.
But I'm still taking the position that a goose will do the exact same thing and it's going to hurt more.
I think
I
the goose.
disagree.
I know. I think the goose will
think
hurt
you have
more
a
because
better
they're gonna.
chance of a goose.
I think the goose is gonna peck, and peck and peck and peck, right? But the deer is gonna fucking. It's just gonna hit you
It's just going to go like,
and then
and
be
run
gone.
away.
There's trauma.
If you
deer
get
is
fucking
just
trampled by a deer, that's gonna fucking hurt, dude.
How much
It's
does
got
a deer
4
weigh?
Feet, 4 hooves.
How much does a deer weigh? Anyone?
Don't do that.
Yeah, just think
Oh,
of those
man.
things like stomping on your face.
You are
Okay,
fucked.
a
Your
white-tailed
face is
deer.
broken.
Give me a white tail.
I'm not saying I'm not.
Okay, dude, imagine an elk, a 730-pound elk coming at you, bro. Oh my
Or
god.
like a moose. Moose?
Oh, it's a moose.
Yeah,
How much is
versus
a moose?
goose.
Imagine a 1,500-pound moose coming at you.
Well, I'd
Oh my
rather fight a
god.
deer than a moose.
Okay, so
I'd
a
rather
white-tailed
fight a
deer.
goose than
A white-tailed deer weighs as much as me. If
Yeah,
I'm
so you're fucked.
no, ready? If I'm, let's say I'm a bit bigger, right? Let's say I'm a little bulkier.
I'm big.
Let's say I'm a little bigger, all
Now,
right?
is that a male deer or a female deer
It just says white-tailed deer, 150 pounds.
on average? Okay.
Yeah.
So you can figure they vary.
If I'm a okay, if it's me, I could probably
Do what? You're gonna punch a
Shoulder?
deer? You
Your
think it's gonna be
shoulder?
fine? It's not gonna be fine.
like the one time we were playing football and Connor, me and Connor were running at each other. I fucking stopped and I went like this and I got pushed back. But a
So-
deer, like, picture Connor and a deer. They're like one and the same, right? Right? They could get
I'm
up
pretty
to
sure Connor listens to this podcast,
does,
so I'm
yeah.
yeah.
he might
I
have
hope
to
he does.
cut
They
it
could
off.
get up to speed, right?
Oh, yeah, Connor,
And if they get up to
Connor-
speed, it's a little scary.
I got
But
knocked by Connor.
you stand
Yeah, you
your
got
ground.
knocked
You
Plain death.
stand your ground, and you put your shoulder out, and yeah, you
and that
might.
deer's gonna run right through your ass, dude.
Yeah, but like you just do that, right? And then
You just give him a little.
Give him a
you
little
fucking
juke.
you duck, grab his neck,
Little
and
arc.
pop him in the stomach.
And
So
then
why
you
can't you
ride
do that
him
to a
off into the
goose, Dave?
sunset.
A goose, you can't. He's like, whew.
Yeah.
More
He's
aerodynamic.
flying circles around your ass before you can even poke him, and he pecks out your eyeball.
No, there's not a chance.
He's got a
I think
2-inch
it would be
beak.
harder to hit a goose than it would be to hit a deer.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, the surface area alone makes it harder, but like
I think
you're gonna
more-
hit the goose, and in one hit you're gonna knock the goose down. In 15 hits, you might knock a deer down.
Can we bring in a special guest for this question?
Have you seen the damage that deer do to cars?
I don't understand that. That's
Because
amazing.
they're fucking deer,
Tanks.
Dave.
No, it's because the car's moving that much. And cars aren't that strong.
Neither are you. Neither are we.
Yeah, but like
I'm
if
not
you,
saying I am.
but if you you ever seen like videos or like on TV shows? I'm guessing it's different on TV shows. But if a car hits a person, it's like it doesn't do as much damage as a car to a deer.
Yeah, humans are weak and
I don't
tiny.
get that. But if you're hitting a 200-pound man and a 150-pound deer,
Well, Dave, you have to think about the physics of it. People stand up like this, so you hit them and they just kind of fucking.
oh,
But like
yeah,
deer,
well,
they're
I've
like
had
a little
they
bit
fly
more.
right back up.
They bounce up into the fucking thing, and it's weird. But back to me really quick. Now, an average deer weighs 15 pounds more than I do right now. They've got.
Yeah, well, you weigh like 12 pounds, dog.
I know, but they've got 15 pounds on me in my current state of quarantine, not eating a lot, 135 pounds, frail as fuck. A deer's fucking me up. A goose, what's the average weight of a goose?
well,
20 pounds?
Some of them
30
are
pounds,
fat.
maybe?
Dude, I'm telling you, right, I got 35 pounds on a deer. Let's party, like.
Yeah,
You're still gonna
Ben's
get
standing
fucked
his
up.
ground. He puts his shoulder into it. Ben gets knocked down, and the deer's like, "Well, I guess I gotta go now." He's down. That's what
All
the deer
I'm saying
thinks.
is that when deer get hurt, don't they just run until they die?
Yeah,
Depends on
So
what's
if-
happening.
If you hurt a deer one time, it's just running until it dies.
So
Goose is gonna keep
you're-
coming back.
Are you saying that you are fatally wounding this deer?
well, a goose weighs 7 to 14 pounds, by the way.
The biggest goose is 14 pounds. That's less than the distance between me and an average deer.
So you and a goose versus a deer. What do you think?
And we'd still lose.
Can
I'm telling
I?
you right now, I can take a goose any day of the week
I'm with you.
with a hand tied behind my back.
Yeah,
All you need's a leg.
That's it. That's all you fucking need. Bah, bah, bah.
Do a Pele kick
Oh
it
my
in
God.
there.
I slightly agree with you guys, but I feel like I still don't want to fight a goose.
But you'd rather fight a deer?
I think so. Can I call Tyler?
Dave, you have to think. If you put a shoulder out to another human being, you're at the same height. If you put a shoulder out to a deer, it's lower than you. A shoulder's not doing anything. It's fucking charging at your hip. Head down, potential antlers out, into your groin.
Imagine if they get you from behind.
Where the fuck is Dave going?
I don't know.
If he comes back with an antler, I'm gonna be pissed.
Yeah, I was gonna be back.
He's coming back with a fucking deer skull, I swear to God.
Action figures, like to scale action.
Taco in a bag.
Oh, food.
Oh.
You got food.
I didn't. It's gonna be food soon. It's gonna be food soon. I'd like to ask a fifth party.
Who?
Okay.
I'd like to ask Tyler.
Oh, Tyler's taking down a goose, dude.
I want to just see what he says. If he's gonna be like,
Dude,
just
we are
just-
underestimating geese.
I think
14 pounds, dude.
yeah, but
Of
it's
Satan.
of stuff that can
14,000.
fly. I don't know if he's still at work. He's probably still at work.
He's probably at work, yeah.
But hey, dude.
What's up?
Hey, on the podcast right now. Got a question for you.
Okay.
If you were to attack, or if a goose were to attack you, or a deer would attack you, which one would you rather fight?
Do I have any weapons?
No. It's you. It's you.
Goose.
He says a goose.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I mean, I feel like that's a pretty obvious. I mean, I can overpower a goose.
There we go.
Dude, we are underestimating geese.
Me and Ben,
Hardcore.
we're choosing the deer.
Well, yes, because Ben's afraid of birds, and I don't know why
Yes.
you would choose the deer.
Well, because I just think that the goose could just be flying all around me, and Joe thinks, as Ben said earlier, I'm Mr. Miyagi and can just grab this goose out of the air.
Okay, well, if the goose is trying to attack you, just grab its neck and snap it. I mean, it's not. That's
Thank
not hard.
you. That's literally what I fucking
What are some
said.
Are you
Don't do it.
kidding me?
You can't just.
You can just grab a goose, dude. It's that easy to just grab a goose.
I just,
Grab-
I
it's
just
like a
blew
boulder.
snot on my nose, man.
Listen,
Dude.
next time we hang out, we'll go hunt for some geese and deer. We'll see which one's easier to kill their variant.
But you can't just grab a goose's neck. It's.
Watch me.
All right, man. Okay, well,
I'm upset.
yeah.
Let's see it.
Thank you. See ya.
I feel like a lot of this has to do with the fact that Dave had a personal experience with the geese.
Ben
I
had
feel like
one
that's
too.
why. Huh?
Ben had more of a one than me.
More of a one.
More of an experience than me.
Right. But like, let's say you can't grab its neck. You know how it's got a wingspan that you can just.
But then it's
That's what-
you grab it and it's like, "Wah!" You know,
Dave,
And it
you grab
pecks your-
its wings,
it-
it's not going anywhere.
it pecks your nose. You ever see those movies? People are like, it grabs its nose and it's like it's so painful. It's like
Okay,
What movies
Joe,
are
so
you watching?
Joe, you're telling me that you've got a goose wing in each hand.
No, I'm saying I got one goose wing in both hands.
Oh,
So it's flying in
Well,
circles?
I'm missing. I'm grabbing the wing.
I was
I'm
gonna
choosing
say
one.
if you
Not
have
going both.
both, you lose me there. But one,
Because having both is just like, what are you gonna do with it then? Like then you just got a squirming goose. But if you,
You could
grab
take-
one,
and then put your foot on the other,
So Joe, how tall are you?
and then
I'm 6 foot, Dave.
6 foot. All right. A Canada goose can have a wingspan of 6'1". So let's just say you have the biggest goose there. You can't grab two. We're just gonna say that.
Okay, you can. I'm only grabbing one. That's 3 feet of a wing, and that's fully extended, which it's not when it's coming at me. It's probably like crouched a little bit. So let's go like 2 feet of wing.
So you're holding it
grab
with
it.
2 hands,
Yeah.
and he's snapping your ear off.
No, he's not, Dave. If I've got his wing, he's
You're
freaking
holding-
out trying to get away from me now.
I
And
think he's.
fucking-
I think
And
he's.
how do you think he's trying to get away?
He's snapping at your arm.
Wait,
He's coming at
He's
you.
not gonna get away though, because I've already fucking snapped his wing. He's gonna die in the next 30 seconds.
I can't have this conversation anymore. I can't.
I
a goose
understand.
attacking
I
a goose dies.
understand both arguments, and I feel like I could easily, if someone else came in, not Tyler, because I didn't like his opinion.
Oh, you didn't like his answer because it wasn't your answer?
No. But I feel like if someone came in and was like, "No, here are the facts, bro," I feel like I could be swayed.
The facts are
you need someone who fought both.
Yes.
9 out of 10 times you are fighting the goose and winning. 9 out of 10 times you're fighting the deer, you're getting your ass stomped into the dirt by the deer. How much did we figure out that the deer weighs? 150?
Yeah.
50.
And how tall is a deer?
I don't know, 4 feet.
Yeah, probably. Can deer?
Charge him right at your gut.
Yeah, well, a goose is going for your nuts. Imagine a goose getting a grip of your junk. Okay?
It wouldn't get the chance. It'd already be on the ground, Dave.
No, it wouldn't, man.
That's the
You-
same
you-
argument. That's the same argument as Dave saying the deer is going to run away.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Oh my god, that's so. Because think about it. A goose flying directly at one section of me.
You don't
right,
have.
right here. I'm not.
You don't have the reaction time.
To the ground.
You don't have the
That's
reaction
it.
time to catch him before he gets there, I think.
Yes, you do.
Okay, that's where you lose me.
You don't think you have the reaction time to punch a goose before it gets to you?
I think he's flying at you in 3
Nick,
seconds.
This is our whole argument. This is
I-
our whole argument, Nick.
No, but
The thing's coming at you
What?
like what, 45 miles an hour? We said?
No, there's no chance that at that low of it just got off the ground. It's not going. It's not fucking full speed right yet.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, it's nose diving at you now. You're fucked.
yeah, I mean,
But they don't attack from the sky. They attack from the ground.
You don't know what a goose is doing. At least you
Are
know the
a-
deer was
you an
grounded.
expert or something, dude?
Dave, what was your experience with a goose? It was on the ground and it hissed at you. Ben, what was your experience? They were both on the ground.
Flying at me.
From the ground, not from the sky. It didn't come fucking dive bombing at you.
Okay, we're talking about 2 isolated incidents. We don't know if a goose has ever dive bombed somebody.
I
It
guarantee.
very well could have.
I guarantee that has almost never happened.
Look at this thing. Look, a goose is attacking a deer, and the deer is just running away.
Okay, we're not talking about a duck versus a goose.
Yeah, but if a deer's gonna run away from a goose, that means the deer is a bitch, and I'd rather fight a deer.
No, Dave, you are wrong.
Look at this. Look at this. Why? Play again. Play again. Play again. Oh my god. Look, this thing was like this thing like brought its neck down. And was like. It like was torpedoing at this deer.
Was it on the ground? Was it in the air? What was it doing? Show me the video.
Look at this.
Show this.
All depends on the situation.
Okay, noted. It's on the ground.
This thing just can get up in 2 seconds. It could get to your face in 3 seconds.
Yeah, I'm punting that goose, dude. That's easy.
Kick, yeah. That's all you need is one leg.
I don't know.
That goose is done for. If that was me,
I feel like if that deer was so pissed off at us, he would be much faster than that, and he know how to attack us. He knows that the deer is just gonna run away, and all he has to do is
then immediately back down. Ran, jumped a little bit, immediately back down. I'm punting the goose. The goose is done. It's done. Done. The deer beats me.
And the goose destroys you and your family.
No, the goose dies.
That's all I'm saying.
I eat
The
goose for
goose
dinner. It tastes
and
disgusting.
the Sharky family name.
Nope.
Like,
Goose dies.
He wipes
takes
all
everything.
Sharkies off the face
Snap the goose's neck.
except for me
don't
because he
even
knows
know.
that I know not to mess with him. I'm
He
standing.
respects you for that.
Yeah.
That
Nope.
goose respects you.
The goose is dead. Goose is dead.
Okay.
No goose stands a chance. No goose. No goose.
You know what would happen? Side by side, Joe's fighting a goose. I'm fighting a deer. The goose dominates Joe, and me and the deer are laughing now, having a beer. All right?
No, hey, what happens is I kill the goose in 5 seconds. The deer is beating your ass into the dirt. Literally has you on your back, stomping you. Just.
I feel like
Go.
this is what I feel. I feel like I could just take his leg and, I could take a deer's leg.
And I can fucking grab a goose by the neck and snapping it then.
No, because the goose is flying around. The deer is kind of like is on top of you, and I just grab it.
It's not flying around trying to fucking find its opportunity. It's running at me. It's running in a straight line at me. Just like your deer is. And you're gonna fucking get trampled by your deer, and I'm gonna snap the goose's neck.
I understand that I'll get trampled, but
Then what's the competition here?
All I'm saying, I get trampled by a deer, it's over.
yeah, he's done.
A goose is going to literally torture me until I die a painful, slow death.
You'll kill the goose.
I
Yeah, you're
think.
gonna
Well,
get a hold of the goose
I think in
first.
Ben's sake, since he does not like birds, is the reason that Ben would just kind of be like, No offense, Ben.
What?
You know?
like I feel like
Fear of birds or not, man. Goose are destroying your life.
I feel like I could be swayed. I feel like Ben's hard on his goose.
There's your title, Joe.
Ben's hard on his goose. Oh god. Jesus Christ.
I think Ben's. Anyways, whatever.
Ben is set on the fact that a goose would beat and murder him and his family.
Yeah, I could probably be swayed if I knew that it'd be easy to grab a goose, which I don't think
Which
it is.
it's not.
I'll bet you it's
not.
easy to grab a goose, dude.
I think a deer is gonna trample you, and he'll go about his business after that. And you get off, dust it off. Ah, shit, my ribs broke. Oh well.
Your rib's broken, dude. What are you talking about?
I'd rather have a rib broken than my eye gone.
A deer would step on your face, dude.
No, he's
Yes,
trampling
broken
me.
fucking face.
Why is he all he's doing is running me over, and then he's gone. He's not stepping on my face.
He's not, Dave. An angry deer will stay and fight. That's what they do. It's a show. It's a sign of dominance. If they want to fucking maul your ass, they will.
Listen, I'll let them maul my ass, but my face will be on the ground, so he's not going to get my eyes. The goose.
Yes, I can see the headlines now. Man penetrated by deer in Buffalo, New York.
Via hoof.
Oh, man, let's deer maul his ass.
Oh god. Ben, you comfortable there?
Yeah, I can't handle the bullshit spewing out of your mouth right now. That's all.
Bullshit, dude. You're insane if you think that you cannot be a goose.
Whatever. Anyways,
all right, we'll move on.
We'll move on.
I watched 61 episodes of Avatar: The Last Airbender this weekend.
Oh my gosh.
So, how about that?
You enjoying it?
That show.
You're wrong. And
I never got into it. I know it's a very popular show. I just never enjoyed it.
Dude,
They made a movie around that, right?
Yeah, it wasn't good.
We don't talk about that. We don't talk about that. Like, legitimately, like, there's a subreddit for everything, of course, you know. But do you guys Reddit at all?
Not really.
I mean, I'll go on Reddit if like, but I don't have one. Right?
So there's a subreddit for The Last Airbender, and it's so funny. Like, somebody like popped in and like took a screenshot of the movie and like posted it in there, and they all just deny that the movie exists. It's so funny. So
Wow.
they're like, "Why did you post a picture of a blank screen?" Like,
Oh man.
so yeah, they don't address that the movie exists, which is hilarious. But I'm telling you, dude, like, this is such a good show.
Yeah, I've heard nothing. But
I've heard nothing but good things. I just personally don't like. I don't like those types of shows. Like, I'm not a big fan of anime of any sort. It's just
You're
that's
just
what I
like disappoint me over and over.
I know. I'm sorry.
Is there like a Japanese version, or is it just?
No, it's an
just
American
the US
show.
one?
It's 100% an American show. It's just animated by Korean people.
I've watched it. I've given it a chance. I just personally did not like it.
Dude, the story.
I'm aware.
Freaking character development.
Yeah.
The freaking feels. Humor. Got everything.
How many seasons?
3. Only 3.
How long are they? 20, 25 minutes?
23.
23.
Isn't there like a lemur thing? Like some sort of Yeah, I like that.
Momo.
Thank you. I like that.
Like
thing.
Zaboomafoo?
And the big flying thing, whatever that thing is.
It's a flying bison, dog.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. But like, other than that, I'm just like, I
Dude,
don't care.
Appa is the best character in the show.
There you go.
Was this based on a book, or do they have?
There are books, like graphic novels and stuff. No, somebody just like came up with it.
When the movie Avatar came out,
Were you
Like
confused?
the blue people?
I was confused.
People were angry when that came out. Like, people who were a fan of Avatar: The Last Airbender, people were very angry when Avatar, the movie, came out. Because then they had to rename the movie that doesn't exist. They just called it The Last Airbender, right?
Yeah.
What movie? What are you talking about?
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, I was confused because I was like, wait, wasn't this a guy with like bald and he had an arrow on his head or something like that? And then I saw blue people.
And then I saw blue people. I would rather 100% watch Avatar: The Last Airbender than Avatar the movie.
I liked watching it once. I like watching Avatar once. I don't care to keep watching it though. I enjoyed it the first time. I'm like, all right, that's enough for me.
Well, people like put that movie on a pedestal like crazy.
I was gonna say.
I mean, it was the best movie, best-selling movie of all time.
Yeah. It was
Which I
like
don't get.
groundbreaking, right? For like its like cinematography.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, okay.
It's
Well, yeah.
incredible. And like, it took until Avengers Endgame to top it. So like, I mean, it was the number one movie for like 10 years.
I get number one as in what?
Flying bison.
There's shit that flies in this movie too.
I get the fact of it being the what's it called, CGI?
You're holding that out.
I
for a while.
couldn't think. I was gonna say cinematography.
The special effects were incredible.
Yeah, I like that, but the movie,
I like the movie.
it's alright.
I'm
It's a
excited
good
for the second
movie.
one when it eventually comes out in 10 years.
No,
wasn't
see, and if they
predicting
do
like
that, you're gonna ruin it. You're just gonna ruin it.
I don't know.
Don't wait
James
10
Cameron makes
years
some
to
good
make a
movies.
sequel. It's like they waited 5 years to make the second Percy Jackson, and they ruined it.
They ruined the first one too. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but I enjoyed the first. I mean, I enjoyed both of them, but like I was just confused during the second one. I was like, what's going on here?
Yeah, it was not good. We don't talk about that. It doesn't exist.
Whatever.
Man, Joe, we're just not vibing today, man.
Well, that's because you think a goose would murder you and your family, and you don't think that Avatar is a good movie. That's not true. You didn't say that.
I never said that.
You did
He
not
just
say
said he'd
that.
rather watch the.
I'm not denying that Avatar: The Last Airbender is a good show. I just don't personally like the show.
And I think that you're wrong.
Okay,
not
I mean, I can't be wrong for not liking something.
In my book, you can, and you are.
Oh,
so
God.
there.
But
I
Ben,
don't
you
know.
personally don't like the movie Avatar, right?
I never said that.
He just preferred
think
to
it's
watch
fine.
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Oh.
I think it's fine.
He would rather watch 3 hours of Avatar: The Last Airbender than 3 hours of Avatar the movie.
Yeah.
Every
With the
day of the week.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Every day.
I mean, I'd rather watch most things than Avatar as well. I just really, really like Avatar, and I don't like The Last Airbender or Avatar: The Last Airbender.
You're wrong.
Aren't they making a new didn't they announce a new movie that's like actually going to be done well?
About.
I think they're doing like a live action series.
Oh, that's what I heard. That's what I heard.
There's also a spin-off of
Legend of Korra, right?
Legend of Korra, which
Yeah,
I
no shit. I
also-
just don't watch it.
I also watched all 4 seasons of that in the past 3 days.
Yeah.
And again, high qual.
Yep.
High qual.
Don't like.
Not as good as The Last Airbender, I must say. Not as good. But still slaps.
Hi,
Wow.
Just I can't get on board with the anime scene.
I can't get on board with you being my friend.
It's never been my cup of tea. Like, I can barely get through Pokemon.
Ugh, don't even say
You shouldn't have
those
said that,
words.
Joe.
Okay.
I've watched it. I enjoy it, but I cannot watch a lot of
Get out
it.
of this blanket.
Getting revved up.
You're hurting my
Anime-
feelings, man.
Are there any cartoon, any like animated shows that you would watch still?
Me?
Yeah.
I mean, like, yeah, there's plenty of shows that I would watch.
Just not the good ones, apparently.
I've never been into that type of.
You know what I used to
Show.
watch? You know what was a good one? I'm going to rattle off a bunch of them. Teen Titans. Good.
That's good. Love that.
What's that? Bakugan?
Yo, wait, was that a show?
That
That
was
was
a
a
Bakugan,
toy.
Bakugan Battle Brawlers.
Yeah,
That was a
dude.
toy. There were those balls that you like.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, those are sick.
I loved them. I didn't get any, but my
Beyblade?
friend had them.
Remember Beyblade?
Beyblade. Watch
I
some of
remember
that.
Mhm.
What else is there? You know what movie I hated or show I hated was what was it on 40? What was Joe? What was channel 46?
Cartoon Network.
Cartoon
dog.
Network.
Yeah, that one with with that purple dog thing.
Courage the Cowardly Dog,
Oh,
dude.
yo, I hated that.
That
show,
I
too.
hated that.
That show sucked.
I
It
hated
was
that.
terrifying.
That was terrible.
I did
People
not.
like love that. Like,
It
people
came
love
on and I was like,
one
no.
of the greatest shows ever made. I'm like, that is one of the most terrifying shows ever made, and 2, no, don't like
I
it.
was scared. I was scared of that one, and I was scared of Billy and Mandy.
Alien
Okay,
Man,
I
yeah.
thought
Billy
I
and
was
Mandy,
the
I
only
was
one
fine with.
scared of that. What is it? Courage the Cowardly Dog?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I thought I was going to be the only one scared of that. Honestly, I turned it on when I was younger, and I was like, this scares me.
Yeah, it's
Right
a
there with
scary
you, buddy.
show.
Remember
Okay,
Max
okay.
and Ruby? You guys ever
Max
watch
and
that?
Ruby.
That was my jam, dude.
Fuck
Johnny
that show.
Test.
That was a weird show, dude. Max and
Johnny
Ruby.
Test is on Netflix now.
Is it? I loved watching
sister-
it.
My
What's
sister
that
just
other?
told me
What was
today.
that show? Danny Phantom.
Danny
Danny
Phantom.
Phantom.
Because he's Danny Phantom.
That was a fire show.
Jimmy
Ben
Neutron.
10, that was really big.
That time was good. I like that.
Ben 10. That was good. Yeah, I love that.
That was great.
What was
Yeah.
the other cat show? It wasn't cat. It wasn't Cat Dog. It had like 3 cats. There was like an orange one.
3 cats. Garfield.
I can only think of Garfield, honestly.
Like 3 cats living in a mansion, and they had like British accents.
Oh,
I don't
What?
know. Yeah,
Fancy.
Yeah.
The drama behind the show sounds amazing.
What was that show?
is it Kitty
I
Cat?
don't know.
What's up, man?
Uh,
Is it called Kitty Cats?
No.
3 cats in a mansion with British accents.
3 cats. What the hell is it called?
I don't know, man.
It was
I'm not
Nick.
familiar.
I think it was on Nick. Cat Scratch.
I just
Cat
scrolled past that.
Scratch. I
Cat
do
Scratch.
remember.
Oh, okay. It was a really ugly gray cat, a black cat, and a white cat with an orange eye patch thing.
Cat
Doesn't
Scratch.
sound familiar.
Hot damn.
American animated series.
Were they all?
Yep. I remember that.
Yeah.
That was weird.
Cat Scratch.
What's that? What was that show that Corey voiced? Remember Corey from Corey in the
Oh,
House?
it was like schooled or something. Like
Yeah.
it was like with
It was
fish.
Fish.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember that. It's called
Fish
Yeah.
hooks.
Fish hooks.
Fish hooks. Yeah, I don't
That
know
was-
schooled where that came from. I don't know.
That was cool. Yeah, I like that.
I do remember that. Hey man, how's it going? Cool.
Oh, I do remember Cat Scratch. Yeah, I didn't like it.
Yeah, I wasn't on. It was on for like 2 seasons, I think.
Interesting. Yeah, those are all good. I liked all of those. What was the other one you said you didn't like, Ben? I don't think I know that one.
Billy and Mandy.
Yeah, what's that one?
That's
It's
with
the
like
Grim
the Grim
Reaper.
Reaper. And
Oh,
Billy's got a fucking
yeah.
big ass nose, and he's.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he had something wrong with him.
I think I remember that
Probably.
one.
Yo, yeah,
I
the
was-
way they like subtly.
Yo, yeah.
On the table, like,
yeah.
where they subtly threw some of that stuff under the table in a lot of those cartoons.
Yeah, they're like, hey, this person definitely has some issues, but we're not going to mention
The
anything.
Grim Adventures of Billy
Well, that's
and
like
Mandy.
Ed and Eddie's based off.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
a
I didn't like that
creeper
one.
show.
Didn't like that show either. Them and their obsession with Jawbreakers never
that was-
understood it. They didn't get it. And the Jawbreakers are always like, this big.
Yeah,
and I'm just like,
yeah. Yeah, I
not
remember-
realistic.
That's right. Yeah, their mouth would be out to here when they'd put it in.
Yeah.
What about Rugrats?
Disgusting.
I mean,
I love Rugrats. Rugrats
And then they
is
had the
classic.
spin-off, All Grown Up.
All grown up.
Yeah.
All
I remember
grown up,
They
I'll
had the
be
best
with-
way of transitioning into that show because, like, the last episode of Rugrats, I think, is them like foreshadowing into the future, and then they came out with All Grown Up. I was like, whoa,
Fire.
you just did.
I was never a fan of Adventure Time. How about you guys?
No,
Watch
didn't like
it.
it.
Watched it. Oh wait, not Adventure Time. What was
There's another one.
Total Drama Island? Did you
Oh
guys ever
yeah, yeah.
watch
I watched that.
Great.
That?
I remember
It's a good
that.
show, dude.
That was great.
That was a great show.
I never
They had a
like
lot-
kept up with it, but
Yeah.
I'd watch it sometimes, and that was good.
You guys remember the show Chalk Zone?
Oh
Yeah.
the Lazy River, dude.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Easy. I love that show.
Really good.
That made me want to buy chalk so bad as a kid.
Chalk was like the greatest thing when that show
That was a
existed.
great show. Wow, I completely forgot.
I know how Nick feels about this one, but Dave and Joe, I don't know about Proud Family.
Oh, that's a great show.
It's-
I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the movie.
They're coming out with a new season.
Wait,
Are
I
they
don't
really?
think I know what
Yeah.
that is.
You remember Proud Family, Dave?
Oh, I'm looking at it.
And the Proud Family movie was fire.
Banger of a theme
Uh,
song.
I
Sugar Mom? She was a kid. Sugar Mom was Amazing.
I slightly remember seeing it. I don't think I ever watched the whole thing though.
Oh, I never watched the whole thing. That
Not
was
the
like
whole
not-
thing, but
that
like
was-
I looks like I recognize the characters, but
Good one. Good one. All right,
Nice.
we're pushing an hour here already, boys. We
Oh, really?
we
I've
really
got a
into
thought-provoking question if we want to hop into that.
yeah.
Sure, go for it.
I mean, I think a majority of this podcast is Goose and Deer talk. So
I was gonna say
and
we really
we
went.
had Dreams, Goose and Deer. That's one thing, and then fucking old
Cartoons.
animated shows
yeah, animated shows.
that we do or do not like. And
Joe's
then, of
wrong
course,
about
Ben
this one.
Attack. So. Nick, what are your thoughts on Avatar: The Last Airbender?
I said I never saw it.
Okay, see,
I maybe
He doesn't
saw
have
one.
Netflix to watch it. So
I maybe saw
can't be
one
mad.
episode, but don't.
I'm
remember.
I'm gonna watch some after New Girl, and I'll see if I like it. I know I've watched a couple episodes when it was on, and I enjoyed it. I just never kept watching it.
not my cup of
Cinematic
tea.
masterpiece.
They need to put Mewtwo on or Pokemon Mewtwo on Netflix.
It is on Netflix, just a different version.
Yeah, and then
No.
it's weird.
It's not.
It's like super like high res graphics now.
Yeah, it's not good. I watched it.
I also
Wait,
watched.
is it the same movie
Love-
or?
Love it's the exact same movie, just
Yeah, same story.
Like-
Remastered.
like really remastered.
It's like different voice actors and everything.
Oh.
Basically,
no.
they reanimated the entire thing to make it look better, and they
Nah,
made
see,
it like
I-
they made him look a little too realistic, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's weird.
I
So
bet
does
you.
Pikachu? Oh,
Go ahead, Nick. No, go ahead.
Does Pikachu like talk now? Because remember when?
No.
Okay.
No.
Besides his name, her name, its name, their
I
name.
mean,
Well, remember that movie where it was
different
like,
Pikachu's could be male. Different Pikachu's could
Right.
be female.
Besides their name, they don't say anything. I do remember the
Well,
movie you're
that
thinking
one.
of.
yeah, that was.
Yeah, that
All here is
That's-
Pika.
That
Or-
dude's reaction in the movie theater is the best thing ever.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Also, it does talk in Detective Pikachu, but that's a different.
Oh,
Oh
that's
yeah, yeah. I still don't understand that, and I don't.
Okay, so what had happened was
I gotta see that movie. Don't ruin it for me.
it's really good.
Yeah, I believe it. I gotta see it.
I watched it on a plane.
Nice.
I won't ruin it then.
See,
Yeah, sorry.
I want to
I'll
make
watch
sure.
it tonight.
I want to make sure that when I watch Pokemon Mewtwo, is that what it's called, by the way?
I think it's just a Pokemon movie
Yeah.
Pokemon.
because
Okay.
it was the first one.
Okay. Well, when I watch it, I want to make sure that I get that tear in my eye when he's.
Oh, you
screaming.
will.
Yeah.
I just don't want to watch
The
a new
original
one.
is on. You can find it online.
Okay, I don't want to watch a new one
I
and be
have it
like,
on. I have it on VHS if you want.
"Oh yeah, me
It's
too,
not
bro."
gonna-
I got that.
Yeah, no, Dave. It's online. I can send you a link.
Okay, cool. All right.
So-
Thought-provoking question.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry,
Send
yeah,
us,
sorry.
send
Yeah,
us
very
to a different question.
What
You know what else was
conspiracy?
good? I'm just kidding.
What conspiracy would you like to start? If you could start any conspiracy about literally anything,
Oh my
what would
god.
it be?
I got one. That geese are actually the sponsor.
I was waiting.
Wrong question. I should have picked a different one.
That
There was another one I was going to ask, but I thought it might be a little too start more arguments, and I was like, I don't want to go there. So
arguments are the best. You got to bring that one up.
maybe next week.
That my ass hair is what makes paper.
Dave, can I ask how you get that conspiracy started and make people believe?
Yeah.
I just say it.
All
Yeah,
paper.
that's not how it works, Dave.
It's all paper.
Yeah, all paper. All paper.
All paper in the world is made by your ass hair.
Yeah.
Dude, it's producing a lot of hair.
Mine would be. Oh my god. I'm just thinking about the process.
Well, it only takes one strand of hair to make a full 8x11 piece of paper.
So you're just
Good to
plucking,
know.
throwing, and just.
Just so you know, guys, in case you ever wanted to make your own, it's not going to be the same density and
Density.
Is it just
good quality.
Wait, is it just your?
Everybody
accent?
can do it, but it's just
Oh,
not going to be.
okay.
I'm the first, so.
I thought this was like strictly Dave Sharkey.
Are they like they're like weaning off trees and like going to your ass and
Yeah. This is more family friendly or eco friendly.
Someone needs a piece of paper. They're like scoping Dave out. They're like
More eco friendly.
eco-friendly? Yeah, it's more green than trees.
That's never mind, I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say. Anyways, that's not a good conspiracy. I'll think of another one, but
mine would be that there is more than one Kardashian family.
Oh,
Like there's multiple versions of them, but we just don't know it.
Okay. All right.
But, like,
I'm into that. I'm into that.
they like
Like the ones you see on the street are not the same ones you see on TV, but we don't know that.
oh,
They might not even be people.
well, you would have
Robot.
experience with that. With
I
your,
think you lost me with the they're not even people thing.
Okay.
I like that.
Yeah,
I got a new one.
go for it.
Can't wait to hear it.
Mine would be more like this life that we're living in. It's a video game. Like, we control video games. So now there's someone.
I think that conspiracy theory already exists, Dave.
Yeah, but like mine's better. Like what they're
don't know
what
about
they're
that.
telling you, what other people are saying, they're probably like, oh yeah, they're like they have the Xbox controller. It's like, no, fuck you. It's PS4, okay? That's what it is. That's why mine's better.
All right,
So
I'm on board. Listen,
someone up there,
PS4 all the way.
someone up there, or someone in front of a screen, whatever, has a PS4 controller,
Someone up there.
and or whatever they use. You know what? I don't judge. They're controlling us. Someone just
It's
pressed.
just a joystick and 2 buttons.
Yeah,
It's a
Like the
joystick and 2
Truman
buttons.
Show?
Okay. Like
and
someone.
that means once a week there are 4 people, or maybe it's one person controlling all 4 of us. But once a week they log onto their video game, and they go, all right, these 4 fucks are gonna sit in front of a computer for 4 hours.
Yeah.
Argue about
Geese.
geese and deer.
And the reason why, you know what? I got someone stupid controlling me because they can't fucking type, so I can't get the words out of my mouth. That's what's going on.
That makes sense.
This is what they do. They type
Oh.
backspace, backspace, backspace. They can't even.
Basically, Dave's typing the way like he texts and how garbled and just terrible it is. That's what that person is always doing,
Yes.
constantly. For
Yeah.
Dave talking, for Dave texting, for Dave doing anything.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Yeah.
It's like
Good to know.
Westworld. You guys ever
Yeah.
see that? Right? That's what. Yeah.
It's like some Black Mirror stuff right there.
Yeah, that's what's going on.
A good
Just-
conspiracy.
Okay.
Living in a
Yeah.
video.
Living in a
Do you have
video
one,
game.
I do have one. My conspiracy, again, I think this one might, or a variation of this one might already exist, but I would do one that we humans originated on Mars, and then we fucked that planet up, and then we had to come here, and it's been so long that now we don't have that in our history anymore, because obviously we don't. That now we're going to go back to Mars and try and, fucking fix it, but we don't realize that we were already there. And when we get there, we're going to fucking find some shit, like past civilizations, and we'll be like, aliens lived here, and we'll be like, no, it was us all along.
Oh shit. Or
Yeah.
I'm more on the board with like the ass hair paper. I think.
Yeah. That all paper comes from Dave's ass hair.
Yeah. I don't know. It's a good question. I like that.
Yeah.
Ben, what was yours?
I'm
Did you
gonna-
say it already?
I'm gonna go to the bathroom very quick, or else we're gonna have a problem.
Oh.
All right.
You really threw those headphones down.
You're like, get the out of here. Yeah, mine was like used for the spawn of Satan.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Duh. I
Duh.
don't know. We could come up with another one, I'm sure. Like, I guarantee you that there was some like elite section of society that has like some sort of abilities above the typical humans that we just don't know about.
like
Oh.
superpowers.
Oh yeah, I can believe
To
that.
some extent. maybe not like superpowers, but maybe like I don't know,
I honestly,
like like a Harry Potter situation. You know what I'm saying?
Like they got some shit that they can do
Yeah,
that
and
we don't know about.
we just don't know about it,
Yeah.
and we never will.
Facts.
I honestly,
okay.
love.
Wouldn't you want to know about them?
For sure, but they don't want us to know about them.
Damn, that was fast as fuck, dude.
Yeah, it was ready.
Okay.
Good.
I like talking about
Good.
conspiracy theories.
Yeah, they're fun.
They're fun. And then sometimes
some
I just really think
deep-
about it, and I'm like, oh, okay, I gotta stop, get it out of my head.
Yeah.
Yeah, when it's like when I hear like Elon Musk talking about conspiracies and shit like that, I'm just like,
I'm not gonna listen
Oh,
to what
man.
he says.
like
Here we
he stands by the simulation, like Dave, your video game theory. He stands by like the simulation thing so much. I don't think he stands by it, but he believes that it's a real possibility.
Never mind. Me and Dave are both laughing at the same
What?
I laughed harder there because I like how, Nick was just like me and Dave are both
Yeah.
laughing. He just kind of pointed out the obvious, but I laughed when you said stimulation.
Oh, so, I didn't mean to.
I didn't even notice.
Neither did I.
I didn't even notice.
It does like all the conspiracy theories. Yeah,
Fucking
big-
what's his face?
Now,
Not
Wait, yeah. Isn't it Shane Dawson?
Shane Dawson. Thank you.
I thought
I
you
wanted to
said
say Sean.
Yeah, you said
Yeah, Shane Dawson does a bunch of those, and I don't like him. That's not important.
okay. Gonna do trivia?
Yeah. Let's start of a new thing, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
so we
yeah,
got
shit. Nick, I still have
Nick,
to Venmo you.
yeah, Nick,
Have
what's
any of
going
us
on?
Venmo'd?
Oh,
Nick,
yeah.
Before we go into this,
yeah.
choose a meal, and what is?
Yeah, anything.
Yeah, anything.
Yeah, anything.
Anything, dude.
Popeyes. Ooh,
Yeah.
nice.
Chicken Popeye.
I've never had Popeyes.
Yeah, I don't think I've had either. Which, by the way, at some point I would like to try every chicken sandwich. From, like, I want a McChicken, I want a Burger King chicken
would
sandwich,
enjoy
I
that
want a
also.
Wendy's chicken sandwich, I want a Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich, I want a Popeyes chicken sandwich, I want a Sonic's chicken sandwich.
I wish we had a Shake Shack here. I heard their chicken sandwich is
Oh, I love Shake Shack.
really good.
So good. All right. How much is a meal from Popeyes?
Yeah, pick out your order and then we'll.
I have no idea.
Well, whenever you
We
go
could
there, or if you
adjust
just
that. Yeah.
just keep
Don't
us.
let
in
us forget because we owe you money. We're paying you
Yes.
money.
Mm.
Actually, Nick, I think you still owe me money from like fucking 6 years ago.
I don't think he owes
Oh,
you
I-
anything, Joe.
No,
Okay, if
You
I
almost-
had to guess,
I
Had
gave
to
that
guess.
to you. I did give it to you at some point.
You did.
I forgot about that.
I forgot
think
that I used to
owed
talk
Joe
about that all the time.
$20 since like 2013.
And for years, I would bring that shit up constantly.
I don't even.
And you paid it like almost immediately too. I would just constantly bring it up.
Yeah.
So funny.
all right, Dave, pick a number for me.
29?
Hey, 3, 6,
Oh, I thought you
9,
completely just skipped my number and said 3.
12,
You're like, no, we're not doing 3.
15, 18, 21, 24.
Ben, you had Ted's the other day?
27.
Or today?
Yeah, dog.
Dude, Ted's so good.
28, 29.
Anderson's is
The other day I did, yeah. And it gave me explosive poopies.
Oh.
Okay, this is a general question.
Oh,
Okay.
General. Who were the founders of the Sony Corporation?
oh my God.
Who were
don't
the
know.
founders of the Sony Corporation? Okay. Okay.
The
Okay.
founders of the Sony Corporation.
That is correct.
Well, Sony's like, isn't that like, it's like foreign, isn't it?
I don't know, Dave. Is it?
I mean, literally.
Is it?
I'm locked in. I'm going for something somewhat humorous because I don't know the answer.
Who the fuck's it?
I think it's foreign, but I couldn't tell you. Who were the founders? So, founders, 2. At least
Means
2.
more than one. At least 2.
These two.
Okay.
I'm gonna. Let's go.
The fuck is that?
What is that?
What would be?
Sounds like a plane or something.
I think it was
Yeah.
from Nick's.
Oh yeah, it was. Yeah.
All right. So, producers or founders of Sony.
Producers.
Come on.
Founders of Sony. Founders
I
of
got-
Sony.
I got some.
All right.
So, oh wait, I almost said my answer out loud. Sorry. Okay.
3. All right. I'm going with Mario and Luigi.
Oh damn! I should have fucking put that. That's funny. I
Nick?
didn't.
Or Joe, whoever's next.
I put 2 Japanese guys in a garage.
Well,
Whoa. Could be.
Could be.
Yeah.
Dave?
Oh, me? Oh. I said Sony and Son.
Sony.
What do you think? Okay.
Actually, I mean, that's a good answer.
A man named.
I don't know why I didn't think that could have very well been a last name.
Nick, what you got?
I said Norman and Lee. I feel like those are like kind of old people names.
Oh, okay.
One of those.
My backup answer is Sony Michelle.
Hmm.
Who's
Doesn't
the running back
But
Yeah.
in the Patriots. Okay. The real answer is Masaru Ibuka and Akio Morita.
Well,
So 2 Japanese guys in a garage.
are they Japanese or Korean?
yeah, can
Or-
we look up
It's a
their
Japanese company, isn't it?
What are their origins? Yeah, they are. I'm pretty sure.
Masaru Ibuka. Spelled that wrong big time.
Yeah, I think it might be a
Ibuka.
Japanese thing.
The
I just
Japanese.
I think it is a Japanese-based company.
I thought it was.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh,
He's
Sony.
dead.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
because it had Sony in it.
Rest in peace.
Is that what you said, Joe?
No, because it's like that's one of the things like Nintendo
Yeah, it
is
is a
not
Japanese.
an American and
Yeah.
Sony is not American.
Like
Microsoft, Xbox, American. That's why it sucks.
it's like American versus Japanese cars, like foreign cars versus
Yeah.
Honda, Toyota.
Dave, did you think your PlayStation was not made or was made in America?
No, I said I knew it was foreign. I'm just saying you said, oh, because it said it's Sony in there.
No, that's not what I said. I just knew that it was Japanese. I said,
Oh.
Sony, come on. Like, it's like, we know this. This is just common knowledge, I thought.
Yeah, I knew it
Wasn't
was
in a
foreign.
garage.
Not in the
Not
garage.
in a garage.
But
It was
2
in a-
Japanese
in a-
guys.
It started as an electronics store in a department store.
Hmm.
Electronic shop in a department store.
But 2 Japanese guys.
Unfortunately, yes.
Which I would argue that Mario and Luigi are also 2 Japanese.
I think they
Very
were
well
made
not.
to be Italian.
And they were plumbers.
They were also made by two Japanese guys.
Yes, but they are Italian plumbers.
So you're saying that Mario and Luigi embody the Japanese blood of their creators, therefore
the
spirit.
Japanese.
in spirit they are Japanese. I gotcha.
Correct.
Point to Ben.
Correct.
What point to Ben?
I'll take it.
I'm joking.
I'll take it. All right.
Well, then I'm taking the 2 points.
Yeah, Joe gets
Joe gets the
I
two.
would say Joe gets the 2, and then
And
What?
then
Dave said Sony. I guess
Sony and
Ben.
Sony.
I'd give Ben.
I think we all get one
Wait,
point.
were these 2 people related? Just making sure.
I
I was
think
gonna say if they're related, we might have to give Dave something here.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I think me, Ben, and Nick should get a point. Nick, what'd you say?
It's a Norman and
Norman.
Luke, like,
Oh.
completely off. I just put 2 old guys.
Yeah, I'm willing to give Ben a point. Dave, I don't know about
Yeah, we'll
Sony
give-
and Sony.
I'll give Ben a point.
All right. Well, Joe's got 2. I got 1 then.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Okie doke.
How many total do we have, like overall?
I don't know.
Can you check? Okay, never mind then. Don't bother checking.
I have 13. Nick has 9. Joe has 11. And Dave has 13.
Wow, Dave.
Zen.
Dave knows some shit.
Attaboy.
Attaboy.
All right, we're wrapping.
But yeah,
No.
Dave, what's our time? Somebody?
like
Anybody?
115, 120. I would say 120 actually, probably.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you very much for joining us this week on the Shuffle. This has been episode 33. My name is Ben. You can follow me on Twitter and on Instagram at Ben Jacosy, BenJakosy. My eat of the week.
Oh, yeah.
Oh dang.
Oh, dang.
We got a meat lovers pizza from Leo's the other day, and it made me go ooh.
Yeah.
So I'm picking
Love
that
me
one.
some meat.
Yeah.
Nice.
I got home yesterday and there was pizza on the counter and it had mushrooms on it. I go,
Ew.
what is this?
Who the hell ordered that?
It was Rachel. Yeah, I know.
Ew. No.
Yeah.
Not okay.
Nick.
I have been Nick. You can follow me. I'm just doing that now.
Yeah.
I'm fine with it. It's just fun.
You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Nick J Ventura. And my eat of the week, it's probably going to be today because I'm getting Rachel's. So I'm going to say today is going to be the eat of the week. Get a wrap or a bowl, one of those.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. It's the way to do it. Haven't
Jeff,
had Rachel's
What kind
in
of,
a
what's
while.
your protein? You know yet?
I might do chicken today.
Love me some chicken.
Shawarma.
Shawarma or
Yeah.
souvlaki?
Pharma?
Souvlaki.
Hmm?
Chicken or shawarma or souvlaki?
Souvlaki.
Oh, okay.
Ew, that's so
Yeah.
fun. I love chicken souvlaki.
You gotta do, you could do double meat there. You can get two of each. Or
You
one
can
of
do double
each.
meat anywhere, Dave.
Yeah.
I gotta do that.
My order at Chipotle, always double meat. My order at Moe's, always double meat.
Oh.
All right, Joe. Take it away.
Sorry. Right, I'm Joe. You can follow me. Where can you follow me? On my photography Instagram. That's Sharky_photography. I just yesterday posted a new picture.
Pick up some stairs.
Pick up some stairs that I took while I was out for a walk. I got another one probably coming out tomorrow, which is today when you're listening to this. If you're listening on the day it's released, which you're probably not because nobody listens. Not the point. You can also subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's Joe Sharkey. You can follow my regular Instagram, Secret Agent Sharkey. Don't really post on there that often, but you never know. My eat of the week is I followed the YouTube video of Josh from Mythical Kitchen making it was the how to make chicken good video. So I made some chicken following his recipe. Fire. If you're making your own chicken ever, follow that recipe. I made both the oven and the pan-seared chicken. Both were phenomenal. I prefer the pan-seared. Delicious. Had some rice-a-roni with it. Love it.
Had some rice-a-roni with it.
Rice-a-roni. Big old chicken breast. The chicken breast, I swear to God, was like this big. It was fucking huge.
Jeez.
That's a tit.
It was a big old chicken titty. And tomorrow I'll be eating goose for dinner because I'm gonna fucking go out and murder me a goose. And yeah, that's that. Dave, take it away.
You can follow me on Twitter at dshark101. Every time I go live, it tweets out, "Hey, Great White Sharky is live." So make sure you follow my Twitter and ring that bell. Is that a thing on Twitter?
You can turn on notifications on Twitter.
You can turn on those notifications on Twitter.
Yeah, you can put on notice.
And you can see
Now, Dave,
other.
Where do you go live? Where is this that you go live?
Was I done talking or something?
You just didn't say it yet.
Live on Twitch whenever I feel like going live, usually every week for this, and if I feel like playing video games and streaming them. Twitch.tv/Great White Sharky, GR8 White Sharky. I repeat, GR8 White Blanco Sharky.
What?
Joe, what?
Dave, can they subscribe to you on Twitch?
I'm not trying to rattle off Twitch Prime or something here, man. I'm going to stumble all the way through it. But just so you know, during this podcast, Ben did resubscribe with his Twitch Prime because he has Amazon Prime. So he linked his Amazon Prime to his Twitch account, which now he has Twitch Prime, so he can sub to his favorite streamer every month for free, and it does not auto renew. So make sure you resub or make sure you check.
Wow, Dave, that was.
Eat of the wheat.
And there it goes.
We're doing so good, man.
He got through all his words for the day, and now he's.
Eat of the week. Ben, did we go to? I'm gonna have to steal from last week. Oh no, taco in a bag tonight.
Oh, love me some taco in a bag.
Which has been ready for the past 45 minutes, I think. So.
All right. Well, I'll let you get to it then.
Yeah.
Of course, you can always follow the podcast on Twitter at CSGPod, CSGPOD, and subscribe to the YouTube channel, The Shuffle Podcast. Subscribe, like, comment, let us know what you want us to talk about, whatever. Just talk to us, all right? Thank you so much. We'll talk to you next week. Peace.
Bye-bye.
Bye.